Hey everyone, my name is Olumide and I welcome you all to another episode of my design breakdown. Yeah, so today I'll be showing you how I achieved this very particular design for Dr. Olumide Emmanuel's birthday. So I did this design for Dr. Olumide Emmanuel's birthday on May 20th, 2026. So now let's kick into it. So number one, I started with this gradient background, which I created from like this light purple or lilac color with this white. So after this, I had this according to layers there. But I can tell you for a fact that when I was designing, I didn't put this there at first. So I'm going to just turn it off and show you how I actually did it when I was designing. So after this rectangle background, I created it, did my gradients color on it. Then I included some noise. That's why you can see it's looking really sharp. So I included some noise. Then I converted it to smart object after that, and I did some edit on it from the camera raw filter, which is sharpening it, and I did some other stuff on it in the camera raw filter. So after this, I included overlay, this as an overlay, which I put in screen blending option in the blending option right over here. I use the screen blending option. So after that, I wrote this there, the common sense glue. Common sense glue. That's why I said common sense glue here. This font is known as the Codaphonic font. So I wrote the common sense glue there. I converted it to smart object and added some noise and sharpen it again from the camera raw filter. So after that, I add this picture of the Tolumide. So this picture of the Tolumide manual was initially, this is the way it looks like before I edited it. So I wanted to work with, I don't want to work with much colors, and I just say okay, let me use black and white for the picture. So I edited it to this, and I um put some color grading, yes, color grading to have this color, this texture, and this look. So after this, I then next to this. So this particular thing I wrote in Dr. Olumide picture, I decided that okay, first when I was doing the design, when I was planning on doing the design, I was thinking, okay, let me put this in the throughout the clothes. Yes, let me just put this right on every of the clothes, like every part of the clothes. While I was doing it, I just thought of, okay, what if I just put it by one side of the cloth and the other half of the cloth is just looking plain? Let me try something else. And considering the fact that this hand is pointing down like this, I just thought of, okay, let me put it here, right, and that half of the cloth. So which I did. But if you look closely, you'll notice that there is it is actually coming out here after the whole design stuff because I actually wrote this one by one. And let me just tell you how I did this. So it is very simple. I did it by actually number one, I came to I went to my paint tool, that's my paint brush tool. I went there, I decreased the hardness, like I took it from 0% to 100% the hardness, then I made it very small, like the size very small, and I included a layer. Then I started writing all this, then arranging them. So yes, you might look at it and you see some are very tiny. Yes, I wrote them each layer. Birthday for a layer, guru for a layer, DOE Dr. Olumide Emmanuel a layer, mentor a layer, father a layer. Those lines are saying they are all each layers. So after that, started arranging them, duplicating, arranging so as just to fit in to this piece. So then I duplicated it, turned this off, and convert it to blend. Group everything together, then create clipping marks on this so that you don't have it littering around the clothes. So I made sure it is inside the clothes. So after that, I wrote May 28th, the date of the birthday. So this particular font is called the it's called Stretch Pro. So I use just two fonts basically this design, which is Stretch Pro and Codaphonic font. Then the other things you are seeing, I wrote them by myself with my paintbrush. So I have May 20th, the birthday. His name Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. Then happy birthday to the common sense guru Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, May 20th. So now I would like to explain something about this layer. I'll come back to this layer. I want to explain something about it. So when I was doing it, in my mind, I wasn't thinking of perfection, like to write it in a very perfect way that okay, yes, it does not shake or this thing. I decided to write anywhere like, and if you can see, you see that some of them are unbent, they are not aligned, everything. So I decided to do it anyway because I think that's where the beauty comes out from it. So after all this, I bought in this particular one. I told you yes that I didn't bring it in from the beginning. So I bought it in from a design. And look, I said, okay, let me just put it at the back there to just create some things going on around there at the back. So now to make this design look more lively and to look mature, I actually need to do also what put shadow behind them so as to bring the reality of the design to it. So I brought in this shadow of tutorial manner. So how I created this shadow is very very simple. This particular image, I duplicated it. This particular image, I duplicated it. Then blurred it and give it a black color. So then I put it at the back of him. I decreased the opacity to 57 just to make sure that it's not too much at the back and everything. So now if you look at this design, you see the difference when I turn this layer off and when I turn it on. Now it's looking like passive, yes, this name is right behind him. But when I turn it off, just like as if you place this picture on it. So you need to understand that about shadows. Understand that about shadows so to make your design look real and give it that sense of maturity. If you look at it, you see that yes, there's a big difference after I included that shadow. So after that, I will not take you to the very, very, very sensitive part of my design. Most of my design, I color grade them because that's where the beauty comes in. And I'll show you what I did in the color grading part and make this thing very beautiful. So now, this is the color grading. So you can just see the magic that's there. This is what I designed. This is me after color grading it. So I color graded the design and this is what we have. So very soon I'll be showing you how I do color grade designs, how I do edit my images and everything. But this is the design after color grading. So I just needed to include the Billionaires Conclave, which is a mentorship platform for Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, a mentorship platform organized or owned by Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. So I included it and I posted it. And it all came out well. I posted it and I tagged him. So my Instagram page, you can go check it out. So my name on Instagram is Big Isaac, BIGIZIC underscore. Then you just see there. So thank you for joining me on this particular episode. Um, See you in the next episode. And don't forget to comment, share, like, and of course, subscribe. If you're just coming across my page for the very first time, subscribe so as to get more of this. I can go back to check some of the videos I've done. I've done some videos back. Go back to check it out.